Good day, everybody, and welcome to my Joyous Health Tip. My name is Joy, and I am a registered holistic nutritionist. So my tip for you today is 5 foods that I want you to ditch from your kitchen. And I'm going to tell you why. And of course, I'll give you some suggestions with what you can replace them with. So the first one is ketchup. Notice I've removed the branding here. And ketchup is nothing really more than a sugar and a salt sauce. This is essentially lazy man's cooking. If you need to add ketchup to your food, then maybe you need to add some more flavor to your food. So this is the first thing that I totally suggest you ditch from your kitchen, and add some herbs and some spices to your food. Add salsa to your omelet instead of ketchup. So the next one I want you to ditch from your kitchen is fake butter. This is called I can't believe it's not butter, but I can, because this isn't butter. It is really nothing more than plasticized chemical food. Food really should not be made in a lab. Okay, some of the food manufacturers have taken good steps, and they've taken out, they no longer hydrogenate the fat. But there is a new process where they still change the fat at a molecular level. There are not enough studies to prove that it's safe for us. There's not enough studies to prove that it's bad for us. But you know what? If it's manufactured in a lab, I'm not going to put it in my body, and I suggest you don't. So if you have this at home, then I have a little challenge for you. I think you should leave this out on your kitchen counter for 2 months and see if anything, any living organism starts to grow. And I bet it won't. There's actually nothing wrong with organic butter. Butter is a source of vitamins. And if you're having it in moderation, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So butter is definitely better. And if you want more information on it, totally check out my blog or go to thatspit.ca, and there's a nutritionist there who's written some really good information about why butter is so much better. My next suggestion is to ditch the canned foods from your house. Canned foods are really high in sodium and also often a source of food additives, of preservatives, and sugar. But the bigger issue is the BPA. So I'm sure you heard about a couple of years ago, there was all the concern with baby bottles and also plastic water bottles. Well, actually, this is the same problem with canned foods. And the Environmental Working Group, they have done lots of studies, and they found that 1 in 10 cans of all food and 1 in 3 cans of all infant formula contain 200 times, yes, 200 times the government's safe limit of exposure to BPA. BPA is a hormone disruptor. It's an endocrine disruptor. So what should you do instead of buying canned foods? Well, you should buy real food. Real food that actually goes bad and has an expiry date. So produce, instead of, canned beans or canned mushrooms, go and buy some real mushrooms. And they taste a lot better too. And they have lots of vitamins and minerals. So my next food that I want you to ditch from your kitchen, and I love talking about this one, are artificial sweeteners. Again, this is nothing more than something manufactured in a lab. We should not be eating chemicals manufactured in our lab. Lots of studies prove that artificial sweeteners actually cause you to gain weight, because the body is smart. When the brain detects a sweet taste on the tongue, it expects nutrition, meaning carbohydrates with vitamins and minerals. When it doesn't get that, it craves more. So I suggest that you have stevia in your coffee instead if you drink coffee, or just cut out sugar altogether. The other thing is that the FDA and Health Canada receives more health complaints than any other food additive for artificial sweeteners. So things like headaches, migraines, these types of things. So it's really something that's manufactured in a lab, really not meant for our body. And the last thing, I actually don't have a sample of it, is juice. Orange juice, apple juice. These kinds of juices, which is pretty much all juice, are empty calories and really don't have any place in our diet. I suggest, if you want to have juice, that you actually make your own juice, or you eat a fruit instead, because juices are pasteurized. And this means that all the heat-sensitive vitamins are killed, all the enzymes are killed, so you're left with nothing more than sugar water. So like I said, there's lots of options to juice, or just cut it out. I actually never buy juice, and I pretty much drink water, and I have green tea, and I'm perfectly happy with that. And I eat a lot of fruit. So I hope that you have a look in your kitchen and ditch these 5 foods that I suggest. And if you have more questions, feel free to email me. And thanks for checking it out.